Rangers have beaten Hearts by 2-1 at Ibrox. A flying header from Joey Garner got Rangers up and running, and a few minutes later, Hearts were reduced to 10 men. Prince Bobbin red carded for a last man foul, and then in the second half, the 10 men on the counter-attack equalised through Isma Concalves. Just a minute later, a mistake by the Hearts goalkeeper Victor Norring on his debut allowed Barry Mackay to win this game for Rangers. The man of the match was veteran Clint Hill. Is he staying? Is he going? Let's find out now then. He's with Luke Shanley.
Clint, well done. Sum up that win. Dogged, I think. To say the least, wasn't a great game. Fair credit to Hearts, you know, they went down to 10 men and sometimes that can be harder than playing against 11. But we managed to dig in there. And all about the 3 points at this stage of the season, so yeah, we're happy with that.
The manager said the character was good last week, but he wanted a better performance. Do you think you got that?
Probably not, to be honest. I don't think the performance was great. It was a dogged one, and we showed a bit of character towards the end. But full credit to Hearts for making a game of it. I thought they'd done really well. But we managed to get 3 points, which is more important than anything at this stage of the season.
What about your own performance?
I don't know. It must have been a bad game.
You're the man of the match, and what about your future? Because there's so much speculation. Yeah. What can you tell us?
Well, I think it's been well publicised in the press that I won't be getting anything. But I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here. It's a great club to play for. Fans are unbelievable. And I can't wait until they get back to the top, you know, because everyone in this club will deserve that.
Given that performance, do you not feel you can do a job next season?
Personally, I think I can, but you know, I want another year. I want to play somewhere. So if anyone's watching and anyone wants an old centre half from me, and I'm available.
Well done, you're the lad. Brooks man of the match.
Thanks very much, guys. All the best. Take care.
So he is going. Would you have kept him?
Well, certainly in that performance. But David, you have to look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture must be, surely, they've got a centre half lined up, because you're not going to tell them that you don't want them next season if you've not got preparations in place for another centre half to come. So the indication that they're releasing them would tell me, hopefully, that they've got somebody in place that will come.
Bruno Alves?
Possibly, absolutely. I mean, but talking about Clinton, I was speaking about Clinton Hill before that game. He was terrific today, and he did something. He gave away a free kick in the first half. Sometimes you've got to take one for the team. I think it was Cowie might have been coming through, and he gave away the free kick. Now, I'm not saying that's a great thing to do, but he gave away the free kick to stop the Hearts attack. Danny Wilson against Celtic should have brought down Lustig and taken a free kick. He scores a goal. It's just an experience thing, and he had it in abundance today, and I thought he was not only man of the match, I thought he was by some distance today.
But in the evidence of Hearts' equaliser, are multiple signings required in the back position for Rangers, who had a number of attackers up for a corner.
David, I've got to say to you, I can understand a team getting caught in the counter-attack if they're chasing the game.
And these are the defenders who are
Rangers are winning the game at this point. And Hodgson's effectively let this Windass attempt. He's the dummy. It gets intercepted. And everybody is out of position. Look now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's about 8 out of position.
The two full-backs are both up in the penalty box.
Hodgson,
should you ever do that?
No, not for me. Not for me. And once Holt goes to ground, he has to win the ball. He should be forcing Johnson away from the goal. Hodgson's caught in no man land. Once he goes to the ground, he makes a decision. He should be forcing him down the wing. Listen, it's the classic counter-attack from Hearts.
Should that tackle have been made to count by Jason Holt?
He shouldn't have gone to the ground, I don't think. He should have forced Johnson down the line. As soon as he goes to the ground, he has to win the ball. I think Andy said it in co-commentary. And Hodgson's in no man's land. But it's crazy. As I say to you, if you're chasing the game, you could perhaps accept getting caught in a counter-attack, but not when you're winning the game. You don't have to chase anything.
At half-time you said Barry Mackay should be the most important player for Rangers in the second half, and 90 seconds after the equaliser he made it count. I also asked you about being a gamble to play a debutant goalkeeper in this game, and well, Victor Norring, should he have caught this, held it?
He makes 2 mistakes, the goalkeeper. The one thing I would say about Rangers, thankfully they're putting crosses into the box. The goalkeeper Norring should be holding that. Listen, it's a great part by Garner again. If Garner doesn't challenge for this ball, second ball here, Rangers don't get the goal. Hearts will probably feel a little bit he goes up with his right arm. But I'll tell you what, watch. I was screaming at him to jump early. What does he do? He jumps early.
Boom.
Right, the ball breaks to Mackay. Garner plays a big part in that goal. But thankfully, from Rangers' point of view, they're now at least attempting to put balls into the box.
Here's the Rangers manager now.
Pedro, well done. You asked for a better performance than last week. Did you get it?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we had a fantastic start, and we could identify 3 periods on the first half. The way we get on the game, very good entrance, very good tempo, very good space, attacking space occupation, and brilliant the way we organize and rebuild up the first goal. After that, Hearts get much better on the game by winning again the challenges, by winning again the second balls, and it pushes up on the park. We could not fight those challenges. We could not have the ball. After the send-off, the things were easy for us, but we just have the possession with the back 4 and the 2 midfielders, so no damage at all. During halftime, we try to change those things because we tell the boys it's just if we commit a lot of mistakes, and we commit on the second half, they can arrive to our goal. And of course, having less one player at the set pieces, so we need to be carefully not to make unnecessary faults or things like that, because they are strong in that and can make the equivalent. But we could not move the ball especially quick to get on the wide areas, and we have a couple of transitions that we could kill the game very easy, and our option or better, our decision was not for the best possible player to make the last pass. So it's something that we need to understand about keeping trying and working in this direction, because for me what is really important is to understand the game, what the game needs, in order for you to take the best decisions. But that's the way we are working in that direction.
We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How will he have been thinking when Martin Waghorn was running through on goal?
You know, I actually think Joe Dodu's got a big problem here. Waghorn does fantastically well to create the chance out of nothing, but look at Dodu. See if I'm Dodu, I've got a tap in here. I'm screaming at him, just show a little bit of composure, draw the goalkeeper and roll it in for a side foot. Look, he doesn't look. He doesn't look. Dodo should be.
Is there a shout?
He's got to scream. I'm hopeful he's been screaming at him, because that's what an opportunity for a tap in. Just shout, compose yourself, take your time, and you just run 10 yards, and he's got a little bit of time to take, and he just side foots it, and Dodo's got a tap in. But everything's rushed, and that's Waghorn as a finisher.
Okay, time to hear now from the Hearts head coach Ian Cathrew, who's now with Luke Shanley.
Ian, your thoughts on today's game?
They're mixed. They're mixed because we've got the disappointment at the result. I've also got a disappointment at the fact that we get ourselves back into a game and we're strong, and again we cause our own problems and we make life difficult for ourselves. But the reason why they're mixed is because of the performance and the spirit and the attitude and the consistency of that attitude throughout the game. When I look at that, I feel very, very positive about what we're going to do.
Are you frustrated in terms of the way you lost the game? Should your goalkeeper have done better making his debut today?
It's important that we assess those things after it. I don't think right now, we're talking about how you feel about it. How I feel about that is that the team deserved more. And the thing that we need to be talking about just now, rather than an individual's error, is the work that the team put on and the consistency of their attitude throughout it, and also the quality of our play. I don't think we can forget about that. So that's why I'm saying it's mixed feelings.
So, disappointment again for the Hearts head coach. Can you see that they're heading in a direction?
Well, the results would indicate that they're not. But I do take his point. I thought for periods of the game, Hearts were pleasing on the eye. They created 1 or 2 problems, particularly going down to 10 men. When Boban gets sent off, you know, you'd expect the percentage of possession to go in Rangers' way. It didn't really go that as such, if you like, but I felt that Rangers let Hearts come into the game. Hearts imposed themselves in the game. The Rangers started to defend a little bit deeper. There was a 10-15 minute period in the second half. I thought Hearts' possession and threat was excellent.
Ali, it's been good having you back at Ibrox again today. Thanks very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you, Dave.
And we're with the other 2 Premiership sides from Glasgow on Thursday night. Partick Thistle against Celtic, 7:30 on Sky Sports 5. And remember, Soccer Saturday is on now on Sky Sports News HQ. Well, this result is a boost for Rangers' confidence, but on the evidence of today's game, both clubs will have very busy summers indeed. Bye for now.